is recording.
All right. So last time at the very end, you guys defeated the awful Phil, who was picking on our little drowned, watered down carnival worker. And the last thing that happened was Madame Crash came up and thanked you, and you seen her absorb the energy that Phil and his goonies had left behind. As she's talking to you, that's where we're going to start is... Wow. I very much really do appreciate you guys taking care of that. A little bit unnecessary, which makes me a little sad. But when someone gets plenty of warnings and people keep pushing, it's just one of those things that are just going to have to happen, unfortunately. But the big show is happening very soon. You have a little bit before if you want to indulge in some more games and rides or food or anything else. So have fun, and we'll let you know when the show begins. And she's gonna lift herself up, and you guys had received an energy flower from her that restored your full health, so all of your stuff is back. So hit points, everything is all back. And with that, Madame Crash is going to saunter away in her giant shadowy dress.
Beautiful shadowy dress.
And you just see her walk. And what do?
And they didn't leave behind any bodies or anything, did they?
No. They were there, but then it was like they were taken underground, and the only thing that was left were like the shadow bodies, and Madame Crash absorbed those.
Is there any blood on the ground?
There is.
Ooh. Is there a big puddle somewhere?
Where, let's see. The one that Silka
smashed
pretty much smashed and bludgeoned and oozed up in his nostrils.
Okay.
I'm gonna say in front of her there's a pretty big puddle.
Okay, alright. Well, she's gonna go to that puddle. And she's going to... I don't know, I guess she's kind of curious as to how she absorbed them and they kind of like sunk into the earth. She wants to see, I guess, if there's anything like different with the blood. She's gonna put her fingers in. She's gonna like smear around, kind of.
So I'm not gonna make you roll anything because Selka's pretty familiar with blood and blood consistency, especially with how you've tried to eat and where you've been for a few. There's nothing different about this blood. At this point, it has congealed and coagulated a little bit quicker than what you expect, but not any different from any other type of blood that you've seen.
Okay. Well, from her pack, she's going to pull out her little book. And in an empty page, she's going to go ahead and just smear some blood on that page.
Okay.
And then boop, put it back in her pack.
My darling. You did so well. I'm so proud of you. You did. I think you might be a little bit more dangerous than what I expected you to be.
What did you expect?
Not for you to put my gift up his nose and into his mouth. It was a nice touch, though.
She doesn't smile. She doesn't smile. So it's not like an outward thing. Can they kind of like, she can like feel like motions and stuff too, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
It's more so like a slight, like, I don't know, maybe like a shiver and like a feeling inside. Because she's not gonna, like, yay, you know, like, but internally, like that's how the feeling would feel.
I really think this is going to be good for you. I can feel your excitement rumbling in your chest.
She'll kind of like probably feel on her chest a little bit. Oh, just ran some blood.
Swear some blood. And as you're doing that, you forget about it because it's a part of your body, but you run your fingers down the ridges of the center of your chest, and it just, you kind of like think for a moment, and you just feel that energy going into your chest.
And then she'll look to see what the others are doing. But she's still like crouched down.
So we've seen her blood in the book?
Are you watching?
I was gonna say, what would, after Madame Crush left and you were watching, what do you think you would be doing at that moment?
Looking at everybody, looking at Fifi. Not badly, just kind of looking at her, because she's savagely was chomping on some guy. And then
Fifi was sitting on somebody and then chomped on him.
Selka, I'd seen what she was able to do too. So, but kind of be assessing everybody and what they're doing after the fact.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, since you're going to be kind of like, it depends on if in that moment you were looking at her in that moment or if you were looking at Fifi or Solara.
That's shocking. That will be a 14.
I'm going to say yes. So in passing, you don't know what type of book. All you seen was that Selka had blood on her hands, and you saw that she like wiped, but you didn't see what kind of book it was, and it went in her pack.
How far away am I from Selka?
I would say probably about 8 feet.
I'll kind of stop as you do that. A collector of your own.
I suppose.
Maybe a lot of collections.
She'll like just kind of hold her book out. Like, this is it.
You're offering for him to look at.
She's just holding it. What you decide to do is up to you.
I'll just kind of peer at it. Study action. I kind of like really focus in on it. So study for him it would be investigation. 12. I'm trying to be respectful and not touch it. I'm just kind of like looking at it and just seeing what I can from there.
You can see the page that she's showing, but she's just sitting there holding her book out.
Okay.
So innocently, it's just blank pages.
Well,
Would you have opened it up to anything that he could see?
I think she actually would have just had it as the book, like it's not open.
So it's just the book and the book
it's just
cover?
the
That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
What does he see on the front of your book?
It's just like an old. It's like a very simple, not necessarily simple. Like there's some embellishments and like you know how there's like ridges sometimes on books. There's nothing on the front, nothing on the back. You know, it just looks old, well used, kind of dirty. It's just a book.
I have an appreciation of all forms of magic. So if you ever need help in building your collection, always feel free to ask.
What's he offering?
Just aid, teach, wherever I can. Yeah. And he just kind of gives a smirk and walks towards Fifi.
She's just gonna stare at everybody.
Fifi. I'm like,
For those of you listening.
She's wiping the gore from her mouth.
like a rag from my bag. Do you feel well satiated after
Oh. Yeah, a little hungry.
You're still hungry? A little surprised. You had a lot to eat there.
Well, I relieved myself.
You what?
Yeah. When I was a snake.
Ah, thanks. Makes more sense. Okay. Are you still hungry?
I don't want more popcorn.
I'm good on my popcorn too. You're fine.
I think during this time, Solara would have looked around for paper or something so that she could clean off her blade, and in the meantime would just be observing everybody, and then at some point would just kind of in a shadow, I'm sure, lean back and kick back, leaning against something, just watching everybody.
When I know where Solara's at, as I finish
She's
interacting,
not really trying to hide.
Yeah, she didn't
just-
leave the vicinity. She's just kind of she found a shadow and now she's kind of standing.
as I interact with both of them, I stand tall and look over at you in my eyes and go.
I think Solara just
And as you all are standing and collecting yourselves and cleaning yourselves up, you hear the sound of the calliope again. And it kind of brings you back to your reality of oh, we're at a carnival. That was a different... You weren't expecting to get into a fight in the midst of your trip. As you hear the calliope, and you start walking back to your food table that you guys had left, and you hear the little guy singing us turkey and chicken and popcorn. Is there anything that you would like to do as you're walking?
As I'm walking by, I'm like, "What's your name?
What?
What's your name?" I'm a Therian.
Silas.
It's nice to meet you, Silas.
Nice to meet you.
That song is going to be stuck in my head for a very long time.
Turkey and chicken, chicken and turkey. Popcorn. Yes,
Keep singing.
I will. Thank you.
I'm just gonna smile and keep walking.
Did you get enough food?
I did. It was delicious. Thank
All
you.
right. Bye. And he just
Bye.
goes running back to his booth.
So, are there... Cause I'm assuming we're all going to kind of continue walking a little bit. So, is there food area and then game area? What about
Yes.
attraction area?
Ooh, yeah, definitely. So if we go to... Ooh, here we go. This is what I want. Yeah.
Yes.
Where are we at right now? We're kind of close to the big
So-
top, right?
You are kind of close to the big top, so I would say you found your way. I want to say you guys are probably roundabout back here. And you're making your way back by the big top where you, as you're walking by, Joker Man!
Yes.
You still traveling?
Currently, no, but you want me to?
And you weren't talking to Madam Crush trying to take my job, right?
No.
Because I'm the only juggler here. Remember that. Right?
I remember.
Right.
Nobody can beat the trick you did.
No. And are you going to come back for the big show?
Absolutely.
Probably
Is the Ringmaster around?
no.
Oh, we'll be back. I'm sure he'll be there then, right?
Yeah, maybe the show starts about... He looks at his non-existent watch.
We're gonna watch. And it's his little arm too, right?
It's his little arm. His wrist is like this big. 987 minutes.
987 minutes. That's
Yeah.
several hours. Is that correct?
No.
We'll just pay attention to when they start calling for the show.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have fun.
You too.
Wait, where you going?
We're going to check out the attractions.
Oh, half over there. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
And he like walks away with like a really heavy limb.
Wasn't it Krieg or something?
Goran.
Callan or oh, he's my favorite.
It's like a little buddy.
I think Fifi would turn to Ethereum like, hour what?
An hour? Oh, how you tell time? Like, there's so many minutes in an hour, hours in a day, days in a week, weeks in a month, months in a year.
They talk in a different language.
Maybe after this, if we continue to travel, I can start teaching you more about how time works. Sound good? You're familiar with the setting of the sun and rising of the moon, right?
Oh.
Essentially, so many hours are in the day. After so many hours, the sun sets. And after so many hours, the sun rises.
Okay, leaves.
Yeah.
As you're walking down, you said you wanted to see different attractions, as in you look over to your left and there's a knife thrower. There looks to be the bearded lady. There is a little guy that is, he has a neck sign that says Confession Keeper. And he, as you're walking by, you see like this little house that's beside him, and he has. See if I can pull him up. No, I'm gonna do that.
Aww.
He's so adorable.
And he is 3 foot high, and he's made of paper with really dark, sunken eyes with a little bit of glow in there. And he comes walking up. And all of a sudden, you hear, Roy? Do you have a confession you want to say?
What are you?
I'm the confession keeper.
What are you?
I'm the confession keeper.
You made of paper?
I'm made of paper! Yes.
She's gonna reach for one. Does he actually bite her?
He, puts his mouth on her. And, is gummy in her wrist.
Oh, you got no teeth? Oh.
Is it like wet paper mache?
No,
what does the
it's
paper feel like?
It's it literally, there's no moisture. There's absolutely no, it just literally feels like paper's rubbing against your wrist.
She's gonna pull a piece of paper off.
Ouch.
You're made of paper.
Yes.
Paper does not hurt.
Well, that hurt me. Are you made of paper? And he goes up and he pulls a strand of your hair. Not out, but just kind of yeah. And he looks at you and he cocks his head a little bit.
She'll follow him. She'll
He'll turn around and he'll just kind of wiggle his little tiny legs, and he'll walk up to Solara and be like, "Got any confessions?
I got plenty, but none for you.
You don't want to put some in my box?
No, thank you.
No confessions from a box?
What happens if you do?
I don't know. You feel better?
That's it.
You feel a little bit of lightness on your shoulders?
I don't have anything really to confess for.
We all do.
I don't have anything that's gonna lessen any weight I have.
You don't know that. Try me. And that's what he does. He actually rips a piece of paper off of himself. Right with your finger. And then as you're on the piece of paper, what you're writing with your finger shows up on the piece of paper.
So, put it to myself. Write something down.
I don't want to read it. I'm not supposed to read it. Put it in my box.
Put it
Put it in my box.
in the box.
So he doesn't know what you put in there. But you feel not a lot, but you feel like like an airiness in your shoulders. Like a little bit of energy's been just a little bit of heaviness has been taken off your shoulders.
Actually works.
So my papers are just blank?
Your paper is just blank right now.
Oh, okay.
So you can write on that.
She's just gonna put it into her bag and walk away.
He like stares at your back for a minute and he's just like, okay.
He's a bit of a fuck dog.
He doesn't say anything, but like because he doesn't have the most expressive look on his face, it kind of looks like he's looking at you like one eye gets really big, one eye gets really little, like he's raising an eyebrow at you. Thank you for the confession. Bye.
You said he was a little guy. Like how?
Like 3 feet. 3 feet.
So a few feet crouches down. They're still like real close to him, real towering.
Oh.
And she puts out a hand.
And he like lifts his armpit, rips out a piece of paper.
And then I think it's pretty clearly seen that she's not writing, she's just drawing a picture.
Just is it a penis? Oh wait, no, you gotta put it in my box. In the box slip. Even though we know that it's a drawing, Fifi still conveyed something in that drawing.
Oh.
So, Fifi, as you stand up, your shoulders get a little lighter as well. Like it's a sensation that you haven't really felt before. Like an energy has kind of like pulled a layer off your shoulders, and you're feeling just a tad bit lighter.
Feel better?
Am I shorter?
No, you're actually taller.
Well, if you decide to write on that piece of paper, you'll just come in and put it in the slot. And if you feel like talking to a confession, you're gonna have to get a piece of paper and put it in the slot.
You don't worry, I won't.
Well, that's no fun. And then just the little guy puts his hands together and he just starts like walking back to his box. And he immediately just turns and starts sitting, kind of like whistling to himself.
Fifi looks over at Flora. You don't want to be taller?
I like the size I am.
You want to be lighter?
I'm fine with my darkness.
I'm talking about swifter. Quicker on your feet. Quicker in the mind.
I think I'm good enough.
Being small's an advantage.
So is being big.
And as you guys are still walking really closer to the attractions, you're seeing the bearded lady, the knife throwers, you see your little confession keeper, and you hear behind you, like. Hey.
Turning.
And when you turn around, you see Finn.
Oh. You doing all right?
Yeah. Madam told me what you guys did for me. And that Phil came back and was kind of a dick. I wanted to come up and say thank you for helping me in the first place.
Well, just try to keep your nose a little cleaner.
Yeah. I just the brothels are really fun, especially for somebody who kind of looks like me.
What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm wet all the time.
Some people think that's a good thing.
Not this kind of.
You never know. Curious.
Mm.
Do you have to like breathe air? Can you just be in the water and not have to worry about breathing?
I can breathe everywhere.
You do realize there's people who live in the water and are wet all the time.
He like looks at you with like this giant like beaming face. Like
there's species out there that are constantly in the water. They live in the water. They breathe in the water. Always wet. I'm sure you'd be welcome.
I never thought about that. But I won't lie, I got a pretty cushy gig here with Madam Craftman.
Maybe instead of spending money in the brothels, save up. Eventually, maybe you can have yourself a little vacation to visit one of these places.
Maybe. I'll have to talk to Madam Crush about that. It's a really good idea. Alright, cool. But I just want to come up and say thank you. I didn't get to see the whole thing, but like towards the end, like it was gruesome. You guys were pretty gnarly. They all died. They did. But he's been picking on me a really long time, and he's gotten a lot of warnings.
Yeah, I don't really favor those who are cruel to others.
And to be fair, I did pay him back. He just didn't get the interest, whatever that is.
It's just a way for people to rip you off.
Oh.
Why did they just leave?
It's like,
She
dude.
doesn't say that.
But I just wanted to thank you. I appreciate you guys doing what you did.
You're welcome, and glad we could help.
We saved you a special spot in the big top.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Should be dry by then.
Who do we go to see to get to that special spot?
Oh, Goran's already planning on escorting you to your seat.
Of course
Whatever you guys did, you made a big impression on him.
we just co-juggled and had a nice conversation over there.
Yeah. Bless his heart. He's a really cool man. He's been through a lot of shit, kind of like the rest of us, but a lot of people don't like to sit and listen to his stories. So I think whatever you guys talk to him about, like, just kind of brightened his spirits a little bit. So he's very excited to escort you to your seat.
I'm very much in favor of listening to those who feel like they don't have a voice. So I'm glad to listen.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys go, and thank you again. And I think I left somebody on one of the boats. So I need to go get him.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get him, and he like goes and starts jogging off.
What does that sound like?
But in faster
It's like
successions.
Is it like LP Megan walking, just less?
Huh?
Is it like LP Megan walking, just less?
She sounds like more like.
So she's the dry walker. He's the one.
They'd be perfect for each other. We need a crossover.
You might.
Uh-oh. Interesting.
She is on the Feywild.
Princess. Princess Monster.
So you guys are near the attraction tent in this area with the oddities. Is there anything specific that you might be looking for, or something that you've seen in the past or have interested in?
What does the oddities look like on the outside as we're passing?
As you're passing with the oddities, it's a singular tent, and it has purple and green neons that drape down over, and it's orange and white striped instead of your typical red and white striped. And on the front, you find this huge. It's like one of those mounts, but this one is of a. What am I good to say? This one you see a cockatrice, and it's the mixture of a raptor and a chicken and a bird, and it's on this plaque in the shape of a heart, and this cockatrice is like red, yellow, blue, a lot of primaries, but its beak is ginormous like Toucan Sam's. And underneath it says R.I.P. Phyllis.
So it's like part of the plaque.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a picture of this?
I don't. I made that up.
Who's Phyllis?
The bird.
Oh. Okay.
It's like a memorial.
I thought it was some random woman. Okay. All right. Can we see into the tent?
Yes, and when you walk into, who's walking up first?
Fifi. She saw the bird plaque. She's like, where are they?
Oh.
Where are they? What a
Uh-oh.
weird looking bird.
Oh, Fifi.
You walk in. You're like 2 feet outside the tent. A person appears directly in front of you. And it's just this lantern-like. Ooh.
Ah, shit. She's back on.
She has her lantern and she like holds it up to your face.
She's looking at everybody else.
She's
in the group
grinning.
It's okay. It's okay. She's fine.
You want to come in to see the attractions?
She points at the plaque.
That's Phyllis. She was killed about 80 years ago. Ethically sourced, of course. We took her from a poacher who was being mean and illegal. So we killed the poacher, saved the chicken, but then the chicken died. And we named her Phyllis.
She moves like a little bit closer, keeping her distance from me.
She like lifts her lantern up really high.
She. Wait, how tall is this?
She like you're 7. She's probably around like 5'5".
Okay, so she just stands taller to get some distance from me. Are there more?
Yes. But they are dead. There is nothing living in this tent if you were looking for something cute and cuddly to like. It's all dead in here. But of course it's ethically sourced.
Phoebe just turns around and starts walking.
Wait, where are you going?
Are there any living attractions here, or are they all dead? Like at the carnival itself?
Actually, there is. It's kind of boring though.
Why?
Because it's just like fluffy bunnies and birds and little baby cows and stuff. It's more or less for the children, you know, to kind of save them from the thing, you know.
Fifi, would you like to see the birds? Thank you.
Oh, she likes birds. I got a lot of dead ones in here if you want to see them.
She wants them to be alive, thank you.
What about you?
Oh, Selka walked the fuck past. She's in the town. Like when you were like up in her face, she would have just like walked past.
Oh, what's up? I want you to see the dead birds. Come on, let's come and look at the dead birds.
And she'll just kind of like follow up behind you. And the look of this tent, it was a single, maybe 5-person tent. But when you walk in, it just looks like it expands. So it's like 20 feet from each side, front to back, side to side.
Hell yeah.
And you just see rows of exotic birds and different kinds of fey animals and brightly colored like taxidermies, some of which, you know, there's one that looks like an alligator wearing a top hat and a monocle.
Okay.
I have a very special lady that sends me these things. Well, look, all the birds and the animals, all of them are ethically sourced, of course, though.
Is there anybody else with me?
No.
No?
No,
Oh,
I'm working with Fifi to the animals.
okay.
You just leave Selka alone.
That's fine. Whatever.
It's fine.
Okay. Is there one that looks kind of like, I don't know, like, I don't know. Maybe she'd be drawn to like something similar to what she's seen before, like a rat or like a rabbit or something.
So you hear in your mind, well, some interesting places that you're bringing us off, Selka. Oh, look over there, and you feel like a force shift to your left, and it's like your eyes go without you even like doing it yourself, and you see this tall, it's like ROOUS's, rodents of unusual size, on the banner, and it's standing next to like a little tiny boat, and it has like, it's holding its hip, looking like really like statuesque, and its tail is obnoxiously long, and he's probably about a good 3 feet tall, and has a cigar in his mouth. Kind of looks like a raccoon, but people might think he's a dog.
How tall is it?
About 3.5 feet tall.
Oh, that's funny. God, that's like real big. And the lantern lady is with me.
Yep. The lantern, as you shift to the left, the lantern lady comes up. "Ah!" This one's fun.
She's gonna be touching it.
Just be easy. Don't lift him off his platform.
I would like to steal this.
You can't do that. And she like brushes your hands off. You can't. These aren't they're more for your eyes to see.
I cannot have it.
No.
Anything.
But if you ever kill your own, you can make your own. Except this one was found in a tree forest somewhere after he jumped out of a window and he fell down into the ground and he ended up dying at the same time. But he was ethically sourced.
Oh, I can't do it. It's like Rebecca all over again. I can't do it, dude. Mm-hmm.
Before we go to that animal, just a second. I'm gonna walk back over and just over the kind of like.
You see Selka looking, and then Lantern Lady's talking to her, and you hear, "Oh, he's ethically sourced after he jumped out of a window."
Who makes all this?
Lots of people, but I tend to get a lot myself. Bless you, my dear.
Selka, are you okay?
I want to steal this.
And I told her she can't steal it.
Remember our conversation earlier?
Yes, that's why I would like to steal it.
If we're going to learn anything from that, Solara is correct that sometimes you need to out of necessity. But right now you don't need to, you just want to.
What constitutes a necessity?
It's your way of surviving. This is not going to help you survive, it's just for fun.
Her eyes.
How about we go get our own animal sometime and we can make our own? Just like she said, and it could be your own special creature you made yourself.
This one is named Ahmed.
I would like you to go in very long detail about this he made. She doesn't say that.
God dang it, Blue, no.
How?
Go ahead.
How what? Oh, how to do these? Okay. So, first what you do is you ethically source it. You don't go killing it for the purpose of making one of these. You wait for it to be already dead, or if it's attacking you, then I always say, okay, if you're eating my foot, that's a way to ethically source, because I did, and then you're gonna kill it. And then you go ahead and you string it up, you let the blood completely out, and then you take a very sharp knife and you cut the fur away from the meat, and then you eat the meat. Don't let it go to waste. Are you listening to this?
I know how to do this.
All right, then you'll be able to help her in the long run.
Absolutely.
Remember I said ethically sourced.
We sourced. I wouldn't make it any other way.
I've killed like 95 poachers in here. Don't do it again. So you start putting the fur away from the meat, and then you eat the meat, and you cook the meat, and you do whatever you want with the meat. But then you go ahead and you put it in salt, and you have to dry out the hide. That's the longest part. It takes a lot of patience unless you're magically inclined.
You have two things on your side. My upbringing, a lot of this happened. And two, I'm more magically inclined, so I can help you do this.
And then you kind of take sometimes like Ahmed, he was a little bit husky, so I had to take like a rock, and I put him back together again, and he really likes trees, so part of his body is a tree, and it's a part of it's a rock. And then you go ahead and you stuff him to make him 3D again, not flat. And then you dress him up. And there you go. That is your short lesson on how to make an Ahmed.
So together, if you're willing to learn, we can do it.
Just gonna look at that statue again.
Your book, the one that you keep all your marks on, you feel a close connection to it, right? It's because you're making it yourself. You're creating something that's yours. Sure, you get this little small fulfillment from stealing all these things that aren't yours, but my book, when you make something that's yours, it's very precious, very valuable. So if you make your own figure of a creature like this, it'll mean even more to you.
I like your face, darling. Hold on a minute.
And she turns and she starts rummaging through this gilded trunk that is lined with golds and bronzes and silvers, and she lifts the lid up and she full body goes in there and she's just rummaging, and she pulls out this little tiny, it looks very similar to the duck that you first seen when you first walked in.
Would you like this?
She takes it.
And it's a smaller version of what you've seen, and it's a small little yellow skeleton duckling with fangs and really dark eyes. And as you look at it, it turns its head to look at you.
I didn't get to fully enchant this one, so it only can move its head and look at you sometimes. I lost the other one. The other one kind of ran off. I have to go find it.
So nobody can tell, but there's that feeling inside of her again. That really excited feeling. Because now she doesn't have to kill that one duck and take it. She has her own little duck.
Do you want anything for this?
Oh, I like her face. She looks like she's just beginning to learn the world, so I wanted to give her a little love.
Let's see here. You did something nice, you didn't do something bad. Making good conversation. Sometimes you get gifts from that. Another valuable lesson. Now, not everybody's going to be that way. But she's very kind. Yes. So thank you.
You're welcome.
So,
She's gonna put it in her bag.
You hear like a whack in her pocket.
you say thank you to her. So she gave you something so generous.
Just like up her head a little bit, just a little bit.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And then she turns around and walks away.
Progress.
Have a glorious time at the carnival. The show should be starting maybe about like half an hour or so.
Okay, that makes more sense than 940 minutes.
Oh, will you talk to Goran?
Yes.
Bless that little boy's heart. He tries so hard. We're working on timestamps with him, but it's going a little rough.
He does a good job, just I had a feeling that time might be a little off.
Telling time is not his forte. Juggling is though.
He's very good. He's very good at defying gravity with his juggling.
He is. Very good. But have a good day.
Thank you, you too. So then walking back out, Fifi.
She just be cross-legged on the ground outside the tent flap.
You ready to see the birds?
She hops right up.
Baby.
This is the biggest, babiest thing I've ever seen. You okay?
He's fine. She's being a big baby. So we will go see birds.
This is to give her a lovey. Oh my goodness gracious.
So you walk up and you oh no. Oh. And as you walk through like the dark and the twisted and the creepy and the road starts to like turn a little like pastel. It's only a small, singular little walkway, but everything starts to be a little bit more fluffier and pastel-y and a little bit less spooky and scary. And when you walk up, you see a petting zoo. And inside you see baby cows, goats, bunnies, squirrels, birds, ducklings, and there's just a whole bunch of children in there just like petting.
Fifi's looking at the human children.
It can be a little gross.
Are they a part of the petting zoo?
What was that?
Are they a part of the petting zoo?
I highly recommend you do not do that.
And there's just like a moment of understanding. Get them out of here.
Where are we at on the map?
Oh, the petting zoo is not on this map.
Okay.
So you're like way over here.
Where are we?
Like way over here.
Okay. Hell yeah! Big ass carnival. I love it.
I think while they went there, Solara would have broken off and gone to the fortunes.
Okay. So you break off and you go to that. And while you're at the gate of the petting zoo, all of a sudden you hear, "Hey, want to come in and pet some animals?"
Oh!
And this guy comes up.
Oh!
"My name's Servant Spike. I'm the beast handler around here. All the fluffy beasts that you can lay your eyes upon. They're cute, huh?" And he like picks up a little squirrel. "Squirrels. You want to come in?" Yeah. And he like takes his giant hand and he like opens the gate and he opens it up. All right. All I ask is we don't put the animals in our pockets. They don't go home with you. They might be cute, but they can't do that.
Fifi's looking right at you.
Adrian too, like, it just gives you a side tone.
And he like nods his head and he lets you in. And like right in front of you trots up like a little baby cow. And then in front of Selka, you get a little baby bunny. And they're both just like looking at you. Your little baby bunny's like purple fur with pink ears, a little pink button nose, and like little black eyes.
So pick it up.
It'll let you.
I've cured so many of you.
And it just kind of like looks at you, cocks its head. Kind of has like the eyebrows of a worried.
It's not necessarily like petting, like aw. It's more so like her feeling the fur. So she's not doing it out of affection. She just likes to feel the texture.
And your little cow comes up and he's yellow fur with a little brown belly with little white ears and bright blue eyes. And it just kind of comes up to you and just starts nuzzling along the side of your leg.
She starts looking around, seeing if that guy's watching her.
He's watching.
So she moves so that her back is facing the guy, and she kind of crouches down low. And then she casts Speak with the Animals.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Are you happy here?
Yes.
Do they fit you well?
Oh yeah, seven feeds us very well.
Then she just starts scooting.
You're pretty.
Oh, you're pretty.
And she like nuzzles against your did you crouch down?
Mm-hmm.
She like nuzzles into your chest and she just kind of like looks up at
nuzzling
you
back.
and she starts giving you like little chin kisses.
Fifi's now on the ground, just facing the fur.
And as Fifi's like just in her like happy world, all the little animals just come around and like dog pile on top of Fifi, and Fifi's just getting like all the loves.
She's just kind of like, she's enjoying it, and then she just kind of like settles a little bit, like she's about to take a nap.
So what do you look like right now? Like, how covered is she by animals?
Like covered, like you see, because Fifi is, you know, larger, but like she's now covered in birds and ducklings and bunnies and cows and goats, and they're all just like the little goats kind of like jump like on her side and start kind of like laying down on top of her. So she's pretty well covered. I would say she's about 75% covered. Her face is completely open. They wouldn't smother her or anything.
Selka's gonna come over. I'm just gonna stare at you for a second. Are your eyes closed? Are you just like...
Yeah.
Okay, well she's gonna just like stand there and stare at you. Like head cocked a little bit. And then she'll kind of like come around to like where your head is. And she'll like bend down like on her haunches. Just gonna put her bunny on your face.
All her eyes pop open.
Why are you doing this?
It's warm. Don't you like hugs? And then he just grabs her, and can she just pull her down into the... Yeah, she just... Well, because I'm thinking about the time where, like, everybody fell over her, and she's just stock solid. So if he just grabs you by the arm and just pulls you down into the cuddle pile.
Okay, alright.
You reach... He's just moving bunnies onto you.
Okay, I mean, yeah, she'll take it. But she's like looking at you the whole time. Are you an animal?
Isn't everybody?
No.
Are you human?
Yes.
Oh. It's like he's looking at her, just black eyes. You sure?
Yes.
She just kind of like starts moving.
Should just be feeling the bunnies.
There's just a little bit of a distance.
Okay.
The bunnies are filling the distance, don't worry.
She don't do that. I do that. What's Therian doing?
I'm just standing there watching, smiling, like it's adorable seeing all this happen. And letting Fifi and Selka have their little moment together.
So you go ahead and you guys are hanging out at the, spending a little bit of your time here at the petting zoo. We will move to Solara. Solara, you said you were going to the Fortune's tent?
Yeah.
As you walk up, it's a beautiful tent that looks legitimately like a crystal ball.
Oh.
It's lit up, but you see that there's like a curtained doorway that's being suspended into the dome area, and there's 3 steps that are the base. And as you walk up, it looks completely black in there. Who dares enter the Fortune Lady's place?
Well, that would be me.
What can I do for you, my dear?
I'd like to see if you can tell me a fortune.
What kind of fortune are you looking for?
I'm not sure.
Well, how can I tell you if you don't know what you're looking for?
I'm looking for a bounty.
A bounty? Do I look like a bounty hunter?
No, I am.
I'm trying to find her. Because I had a fortune teller and I don't know where she went.
Make her up on the spot.
Huh?
Go!
I'm gonna have to, I think. Where's she gone? One last ditch effort. Okay, so as you walk in, a candle lights up, and you see this gal. So, you're a bounty hunter. What kind of bounty hunter?
A hunter that hunts for bounty.
There are different ones, my dear. Which one are you? I smell the stench of blood on your skin. I guess would be a human bounty hunter.
Probably most of the time, yeah.
I don't know if what you're looking for I'm going to be able to answer. She takes like a big deep breath and her eyes light up for just a moment. You've lost something. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to tell you where he's at. But I do know that you will find him in the future. Keep your heart open. Keep your eyes peeled. And her eyes, as she says that, go into like a white glaze. And her hands start to move and shift. And she turns to look at you with that haze over her eyes. And she like turns her head and little mouse. You're a little lost, aren't you? And she starts to spin the series of signals. And you just see her doing each one. For go, stop, come, here, there. And her eyes phase out back to normal, and she has a golden look to them. You're going to find him. I just can't tell you, unfortunately, if he's alive, if he's dead, if he's in one piece or all put together. You will find him, though. And she sits back and thinks for a moment. Unfortunately, that's all I can see right now.
Thank you kindly.
And you're welcome. I do sense, though, that the group you're with, the pink one, the translucent one, and the brown one, I can't see them super clearly. But I think they're going to be a really good bet in finding him.
Alright then.
She puts out her hand.
She reaches in her pocket and pulls out some coins.
She goes and she does that coin trick that people do with and then she'll just pick one and she'll hand you the rest. And she just takes one gold. Anything else I can do for you?
That's all, thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of the carnival.
I'm sure we will.
And as you walk out, everything just fades straight to black again. You can't see into that at all. Is there anything else you want to do, or do you want to head towards the petting zoo?
She'll head towards the petting zoo.
You head through and you pass the two Calliope brothers, and they're just laughing and creating music, and they're just enjoying themselves. And as you walk up, you see Adrian laughing outside of the fence.
Fifi made me think of reverse petting zoo, the animals pet you.
So you walk up and Atherian's cracking up. Is there anything you want to do as you see Fifi? You see Fifi just enjoying herself in complete and utter happiness. And then you see Silka just kind of sitting in the hay with her feet sprawled out. And she's just kind of sitting there all stoic with a bunny in her hand. And she turns and she looks at you.
How many have you taken?
None.
That's a good thing.
Is it?
It is. You can't take things from their home. Unless their home is bad. This looks like a good home.
Servant walks up behind you.
I think I like them dead.
I'm supposed to tell you that
There's plenty of people that like that too.
Thank you.
Oh, we can't kill them all. Especially the innocent.
That's a message I can get behind now. Did you find anything exciting?
Well, Just went to a fortune teller.
Are they any good?
I don't know. Yeah.
Hmm?
She's pretty good.
Never actually been to one. Heard of them. Always been curious, but I've never. I don't know. Don't know what they would read for me, to be quite honest.
Yeah. She wants to know something specific that she wants to know.
Okay. Interesting.
I thought at first she was full of malarkey, but
Pretty accurate.
pretty accurate.
Well, just inform me. We've got about 20 minutes till the show starts. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do before then?
What is a fortune teller?
That's. You got me curious. I might actually want to stop by myself just to see.
All right, then let's go.
How are you supposed to ask for what you don't know?
That's my question too, but I have an idea of something I would like to know. And see if that she can answer that. You want just a couple more minutes?
Where are the birds?
And then as you say, where are the birds? You just get a swarm of like blue jays, cardinals, primary colored birds, little baby cockatrices coming and running up and skittering up to your feet. And they just start like swarming around you.
He's so jazzed.
And then you just hear this beautiful song of just like what you did, like
It just grows loud.
Oh, Sophie.
Goodbye, my friends.
and then like as you're getting up to like walk to the gate, Severin's standing there, but then like you start walking, the little birds start like walking in a single file line following behind you, and you just hear them going.
Is she just looking bad? They're on my pocket.
They thoroughly enjoy you, and I like that. All right, skitter about, and all of a sudden you just hear, and then they all like disperse, and he opens the gate for you. Selka's still sitting down in the hay.
She probably would have stood up when Fifi did.
As you're walking, your little purple bunny is like hopping behind you.
Just gonna keep walking.
Severin opens the gate for you and escorts you guys out.
Aaron is watching very closely.
Her hands are where you can see them.
Just watching.
Solara is gonna lean down and take the rabbit and be like, "Don't follow the Reaper," and puts it back down.
Me? Did you call me the Reaper? Did you see that motherfucker guarding the gate?
Yeah, but we all saw you murder someone.
And you just said you wanted to kill him.
Not necessarily.
You said, and I quote, "I want to kill them."
No, I said I like them dead. There's a difference. There's a little bit of a difference. Oh no. I saw the picture. I wanted to paint. That's fine.
I love you. So, you're outside of the petting zoo. And you start walking. You said you wanted to walk towards the fortune teller?
Yes.
I don't know why my thing won't open.
Excuse me, oh my goodness.
Your excuse, Silka.
By the way, We left our tickets here the last time, right?
Yeah, I haven't
Okay.
been.
I was like flipping out for a second. I was like, oh my gosh, where did I put my ticket? And I was like, I think I left it.
There it is. I'm nervous there. Alright, so you all walk up to the fortune teller tent, and Solara, are you leading the way?
Sure.
So,
Go ahead.
Nope, go ahead. I want you to do it.
She'll just like walk up to the front and she'll say, "It looks black now, but as you go in, she'll be in there. I suggest one at a time."
You want me to go first? Or you want to go?
You want it?
And take a coin for her.
No. You have coin? Do you want me to go or you first?
You want it?
You want me to? You're right, bud. I'll just walk in.
And you see, as you walk in, the glass orb on her table starts glowing the same color as your good eye. And she's up behind it. Hi there.
Oh,
What kind of fortune are you looking for?
I wasn't sure at first. Then I was thinking, are you able to tell me why the four of us were supposed to have been brought here? By any chance?
No.
No. That quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not that I can't.
Not that you're not allowed.
It's not.
Fair enough.
You'll know soon enough.
I have to have a specific thing.
I guess not. If you're wanting me to do a once over, I can take a look at you, handsome.
Just, I really don't know what I want to know about my future. So, dealer's choice.
She sits back and she takes a really big deep breath. And I smell soot, powder, ash, and a lantern that wasn't broken to begin with. Fire. Depending on the answers that you're seeking someday, maybe you not knowing in your head, but knowing the why behind the fear. Why you were so dangerous. I think you're gonna have answers eventually.
Why I was dangerous. That's it.
Not maybe dangerous in the sense of somebody against you, me, Fifi. More or less the fear behind the eyes of the uneducated.
Fear what could be.
That book, though. You see that book behind her eyes. You will see that book again. Can't tell you that. You're gonna have to find that out on your own.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And she holds out her hand. She puts it in her bosom.
Do you allow tips?
Tips? Tips?
Tips.
Oh. She kind of looks slightly disappointed.
Yeah.
Two.
Alright, she puts them in the bosoms.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We have about 15 minutes to the show.
He will walk out. And as I walk out, I guess
And before, when he had walked in, so how explain like the darkness, how you can't see through. How is that again?
So when you walk up to the tent, it is completely like as the glow of like the bulb of the tent. When you look in, it is absolutely pitch black. You can't see a thing.
Okay, so like the second after Adrian walked in, she wouldn't have walked in, but she would have definitely like put her hand in it.
It's like your hand just disappears.
Oh, that's odd. Okay. All right. So she probably would have just been. Should we look at Fifi? What's Fifi doing?
She probably raised her hand.
As you're walking up to the door, you can see out. They can't see in. But you just see Fifi and Selka just inquisitively like looking at the door, but then you just see like little hands
Oh no.
coming in and out. Like you see Selka's little hand, and she's just like,
I'm gonna use this as a teaching moment.
Oh,
Not bad. But I'm just gonna walk up and just gonna stand there for a moment as they're doing it. Just take both my hands, just like not tightly grab, just like grab onto the wrist real quick and then like slight tug and let go.
so you both were like interchanging and taking turns, but at one point you got out of rhythm and both of your hands were in the tent at the exact same time. You both are looking at each other. You feel a grasp on each of your wrists.
She's gonna.
It's like real quick when it just lets go.
How quick does she have to be to clot?
I didn't go on the inside, I was on the outside. So I just like grabbed quick, pulled, and let go.
Okay. All right.
In that split second, what do you do?
She would have tried to claw it.
Oh, okay.
You can try though.
I mean, she could like twist her wrist. A little help from a little birdie. That's not a birdie.
So in the split second that you had both of their hands, in Selka's hand, all of a sudden you just see like this black ichor just like a millisecond, like try to go for like the palm of your hand. And then you still have Fifi. Fifi, what do you do?
because he lets go pretty quick.
Yeah.
So
Most things
Fifi would have probably like launched herself away as far as she could in her like being on the ground, as away from the tent. Just kind of like crouch and just,
Crackles.
And Solara would be outside laughing.
Would you stay close to the door or would you move away?
Oh, she wouldn't move away.
Okay. So as you're just standing there, Therian walks through the doorway.
Are we still holding hands?
No.
No,
Okay.
no, that's
No,
okay.
you
I
don't
let
let
go.
go.
I can let go real fast.
Oh,
I
okay.
just hold and let go, just to start.
How'd you react to the little ichor?
You know, I didn't see me.
Okay, so you come out. How are you reacting now that I can see you?
I'm smirking at Selka.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking at you, smiling.
That's who's you?
Curious.
You or me?
Oh, I'm the one that tugged on it.
What?
Yes, you're being curious. Sometimes this is a safe spot, but to stick your hands in just black voids isn't always the best thing to do.
But how will you find out what it is?
Light, other sources, magic, perception. Just sticking your bodily limbs somewhere. This thing that protects you can't protect you from everything.
She's gonna look back at Fifi.
she's kind of giving Therian the stink.
It's like,
Oh, Fifi.
A lesson in protection.
precisely. Fifi. It wasn't a matter of me trying to scare you, just teaching you be careful. If I were to tell you to be careful not to stick your hand in a dark void, would you have listened?
So good at it. It was fun.
And I'm trying to teach her the same lesson.
She sticks her hand back in.
As you do, you stick your hand back in. I'm not gonna like push you. I'm just gonna like try and like move you forward. Like
Okay,
we've only got 15 minutes.
yeah, she goes in.
So everything for you is completely black. But then when you walk in, the light fades into from black to like the color of your hair and skin, like that white neon.
Mm-hmm.
And you almost see like this black ichor lift itself up and down over her shoulders, and she's looking at you. Hello, little one. You're a unique little one. Am I? She takes a deep breath. You carry a special passenger, don't you?
She just like absently kind of like feels at her chest.
Mm-hmm. She's there. You're gonna find out in due time why you have that scar. You're learning. And you hear Vale kind of like vibrate in your ears a little bit. And you normally don't, but it's kind of like the fortune teller and Vale are bouncing off of one another, like the energy is syncing together. And it's almost like the fortune teller is kind of like pulling Vale a little bit more into the surface. And so you feel like Vale be like behind your ears, and you feel like this pull in your third eye area. And that, my darling, is a very interesting feeling. Shh. If you're curious, feel free to ask questions, but I feel something in the air, and you can feel like a pulsing in your chest. Something is going to happen. And you just feel her kind of float back.
Can I kind of tell how Vale was feeling? Was it kind of like a negative almost?
Almost like you've never felt this before. You know what nervous feels like, but you've never had Vale feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like anytime you were with Vale, you never felt any anxiety or nervousness. Vale got nervous for a moment. Like in her feel, it was kind of like there was a conveyance of nervousness, but then a twinge of excitement. But she didn't tell you why.
Okay. I feel like since the majority of it was kind of like nervous, like kind of like more so negative energy, I think Sulka's gonna give the fortune teller like a once over. I think she's gonna leave. Do
you just turn around and walk out?
Yeah.
She'll let her.
Okay. Yeah, don't like that.
Well, Sokka's in there. I'm gonna go up to Solara and be like, I do not think, since I've met you, I've heard you laugh. So I'm glad to have been of assistance in that one.
Not without a sense of humor.
No, I'm glad to see it.
So, did she have anything to tell you?
Things of the past coming forth in the future once more. How, I'm not sure. But As time will tell.
Basically the same for me.
Probably have a lot more in common than you realize. Not in the same ways, but probably similar things. We are the more seasoned here. So, wouldn't be surprised.
Fifi's just thinking in her head. Are they food?
And then as Salka walks out, and are you gonna come up to the group then?
Yeah. Yeah, she, I don't know, she like, I know she like don't have any fucking eyeballs, so you can't really like see. But I feel like there's like a 3% expression of like a dazed expression. Very minimal. And she's probably still like absently like kind of like feeling around her chest. She'll like probably look back at the tent and come back.
So Solara will look at Salka and be like, are you okay?
Yes.
Did she have anything good for you?
She did not have anything.
Okay then.
And you hear like a whisper in your ear. Something's coming. Not sure when, but I feel like something's coming soon.
I feel like at that, like as she's like absently, like she'll like instead of like just feeling, like she'll like grip her shirt for a second.
You sure you're alright? Hey, remember the feather.
She'll go into her pack. She'll get that and she's gonna be squeezing it. She'll like give like another glance back at the tent.
So, the show's starting soon. About 15 minutes. How far away is the big top from here?
I would say it's 7 minutes. Like a 5 to 7 minute walk, depending on how. Like the slower you are, 7 minutes. The quicker you are, like 4.
As we're walking and noticing Selka's like a little bit of a shift. I know it wasn't nice of me to scare you, or try to.
You did not scare me.
I said try to.
Your attempt failed.
So I said try. But if you would like, I'm always in favor of, you reap what you sow kind of situations. And I'm gonna pull out one of my party poppers. Like, when it's time and you want to, there's a string. Just pull it. Makes a loud noise. Guarantee you do it when I'm not paying any attention, it'll get me. So, I'm handing it to you. You're just free to do whatever you want.
That was a pop or something.
So whenever you want to, whenever you feel like you want to get me back, just pull the string.
Get you back.
It won't hurt me. It just will probably startle me. Like I tried to do to you.
Why would I want to do this?
Like I said. Let's put it this way. In a way, it'll also help me. Help me overcome something I'm afraid of.
What did he read?
I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. When we have more time to talk. Right now, we have a show to get to.
She'll look towards the direction of the tent.
Whatever you want to. So.
So you all start heading back towards the big tent, and it's almost kind of like a flood start. It's like everybody is starting to head towards the tent.
Are there a lot of people around us?
Not I would say in comparative to like New York, the sidewalks of New York where people are shoulder to shoulder, no. I would say like as you all are walking, would you say you're walking 2 by 2 or 4 lengths, 4 people apart? Like 4 people wide?
I would say probably when it starts to get really busy, I'd narrow us down to 2 by 2. I'll drive by Fifi. I'm gonna do the same thing when I get like hand you one of the party pumpers too. I'm sorry. Just trying to give you a teachable moment.
So it's not like shoulder to shoulder, but as like the traffic starts to come and go, a lot of people who are heading like the opposite direction of you now are all turning around because they're hearing the large cannon sounds and music, big music of the big top. So not shoulder to shoulder, but it's pretty like you guys are standing pretty close together as you're walking towards the tent. And then, as you come up to the tent, you hear, "Friends!" And you see Goran, like, coming at you at, like, full speed, but, like, off a little limp. And, I got special seats up front just for you guys. Come.
Front.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why are you just sitting here? Come on, let's go! And, like, he, like, with his, like, little hand, he, like, grabs Atharian's hand and he just, like, starts.
How is Adrian feeling about this?
What's wrong here?
And you walk in. Before you walk in, you see tall skeleton folk that are just, like, doing, like, bows to you as you walk in. And you're hearing carnival barkers, "Hurry, it's time to get in for the big show. Once a season, we light the lantern. Come in and see the glorious things await." And when you walk in, it's kind of like, it's the same thing as the oddities tent. You walk up to this tent, and it probably only maybe looks about 20 feet wide. But you walk in, and it just completely opens up to this auditorium that is just large. And you have 3 rings. And the 3 rings are surrounded by pale blue flames that are just circling around it. And the seating is like auditorium seating from low to high. And Goran is like leading you, like he lets go of your hand, and he's like leading you to the front row, and you have a perfect spot of the 3 rings. The show's gonna start, and what's really cool is you're gonna get to witness, like, once a season, you know, we do like the miracle lighting, and it's really cool. They're gonna tell you a story, so I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I'm really glad that you get to be up front. I worked really hard to get these seats for you.
Thank you, Warren.
Oh, you're welcome. Maybe you'll get to juggle. I put in a good word for you with Mary.
Thank you.
You can be like my brother in juggling. Juggling balls.
We could be twins.
Yeah. No, you don't want this tiny arm. It's a little bit of inconvenient.
Well, I mean, I got a half horn, so.
I don't want one of those.
What about a blind eye?
I don't want one of those either. Both my eyes work. No offense. You know what they say about that, right? Right? You know what they say?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah, you can't get mad at me when I say it.
What?
What?
What did they say?
When you look at somebody and you say, okay, no offense, you know, they can't get mad at you.
That's not accurate.
It is accurate. I say it all the time and no one gets mad at me.
Here. Be very careful who you say that to.
What?
What?
She goes,
Good. She just like turns like I just imagine.
Are you having a good time?
Didn't you stand up?
No.
They say land.
Are you having a good time?
But
It will be okay.
Like light, no light. Like, not like big fire, but a little one, like a candle. And like, it does stuff. I can't tell you. Spoiler.
Oh, so Lara is feeling so uncomfortable.
He like turns it.
Not because of this, but because she is not a front row person.
Alright, get in, get in.
And he like the seating. It's like benches that you would see, and you get to slide in one by one by one. So however you guys would like to sit is how you would slide right on in.
So Lara's gonna be on one of the ends. Or
Or
the
would like
end.
to be in the middle somewhere.
I think Fifi would probably go in first. So she's trying to avoid him.
Avoid who? Goran?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'll sit next to Selka and Fifi then in that middle spot.
So as you guys settle in, the lights start to go down and everything goes black. And you start to hear the music. Maybe.
Do I have dark vision?
Ooh, I don't know, dude.
I know I do a little bit.
Would it say under like armor stuff and
It's
spells,
under
languages?
senses. Like right here.
No, I don't.
I don't even.
Well, you're
I mean, I've already
you're
blind.
half blind.
But I don't have dark vision.
It's
either.
I bet you if you had two eyes, you would.
Like under the passive perception, passive investigation, passive insight.
Yeah, it'll be. Oh, okay, so on this one, it's not but for volts, I don't think. But
Oh, it's under the. Do you have this in the square down here? It should be right there.
I don't think I have it on hers.
Damn.
It's
All right. So
It's alright, I'm pulling it
Yeah.
up. No.
Everybody
You don't
knows
have
about
dark vision either.
dark vision?
No dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Okay.
Remember
So as the lights go down, it's absolutely pitch black, and you all of a sudden you hear the miracle of white light, and you hear like pops and bangs, and there's a pop that happens right next to you as you walk in, as you're sitting next to the.
You guys would both feel Aetherian jump pretty heavily at that.
she's staring at you.
I think with the first couple of pops, Laura would have immediately went to her.
Oh my god, she's staring at you too. What the fuck is wrong with these people? She's gonna kind of lean over and look at you.
And in the center ring, there's a spotlight. And in the center of that spotlight is a man. And he has a very wide skeleton face. He has a top hat on with curly hair, bright neon blue eyes that are like in the recesses of like the skeleton skull. So when you look up, you see this guy perched directly in the center. Welcome, welcome all to the Big Top Show. Once a season, we light the lanterns that brings the land hope and life. It cleanses the sorrow, restores the joy, and lets the land breathe again.
For years upon years, the land is dying. And we want to regain the hope that brings lavishness back to the world. And with him, that then light, he like throws down one of those smoke bombs, and you just see like a puff of smoke, and he disappears. And as he disappears, you see big silk dancers that are on bright red ribbons that are coming from the tops, and they're just swirling in flowing animated dances. And you see the tumblers on the bottom, and as the silk dancers are coming down, you see a string of silver ribbon that's being draped from it's just coming from the center, and it's just being draped. And you see confetti, and like confetti falls and lands on your heads and shoulders, and everyone's just like cheering and laughing and having so much fun. And you are watching, and everybody coming in, you see the Severin, the animal handler, holding all of the animals from the petting zoo, and he's running around in circles with them and bringing children out from their seats to play with them. The little cow comes up and like rests its head on the it has like one of those like half walls that you can like lean on like this, and she just kind of like jumps up, and she like comes up and she looks at you.
Phoebe's getting up to like crawl over the wall. If nobody stops her, she's
I'm gonna be
now...
like, Fifi. We're not part of the show. Give it a little pat.
And then she just kind of like sits there and like you see like a smile, and then she just starts to continue making her rounds and greeting the children and getting the pets from all the folks. You see Goran come from the side tent and the entrance here, and he comes around, and you see him doing this magnificent juggling and like tossing his juggling balls out to people, and then like he's getting them back, and he's juggling, and he comes up to you, and he's just, "Hey, friend," and he starts like juggling like his balls to you. Sorry.
I know you're better.
But he starts like juggling his balls to you, and like you throw them back to him, and you guys are in this like repetition of dance. And as he goes ahead and he continues on down, you see the fortune teller, you see Finn, you see the chicken and turkey little guy, and everyone's just doing their own special gift. And you're just watching this for a minute. And as you're seeing this, do you guys say or do anything or talk to each other while this is all happening?
I think while this is going on, Solara would be watching, but also like still looking around at like the crowd and just being very observant.
And go ahead, and as you guys are seeing through almost like this beautifully organized chaos, go ahead and everybody give me a perception check.
Seven. She is enamored with those silk dancers.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, okay.
23.
Perfect.
Me.
So, unfortunately, everybody but Selka sees this.
Somebody tell me.
You see these lanterns that are starting to lower down. And you see one large filigreed lantern that looks very similar to the one that the taxidermist had, the one the fortune teller had, the one that was inside of the home of the confession keeper. So it's this long, probably about 2 feet tall, and with a filigreed top that looks like a circus top. And the bottom, has a point that comes down into a filigreed spiral. And you see it coming down, and there's two little ones. And slowly, one by one, the circus folk are surrounding the lantern. So those bone white lanterns and silver banners, you hear Mary yell, "For the first time in generations, the carnival unveils its most forbidden relic." And he pulls out a fragment of a crystal horn, and it's like this glittery spiral, but you notice that it's cracked. Selka is just enamored, but you guys are seeing all of this, and you kind of like all like look at Selka, and Selka's like, and finally you come into focus with the lantern, and you're just like, there's a pull. There's a pull in your chest to focus on that lantern.
Okay.
And Vale isn't saying anything.
Seeing the horn, or the spiral thing, would I, seeing it, anything from Smender, would I recognize it?
Roll me a history check.
17.
So with that, you remember hearing legends about fragments of the last unicorn's horn, that it was shattered and pieces were strewn about the land. Schmendrick is absolutely wonderful, but whenever he told that story, you always felt like there was something missing. And that for some reason you're like, this is so completely unbelievable that he would call it the Amalthea's horn. And you're just like, that just always seemed a little bit unbelievable to you, but you always believed what Schmendrick said. So you looking at it, you're seeing what matches the description of how Schmendrick used to describe it. But it's cracked.
Aaron's got a not great feeling after seeing that. He's already getting a kind of a weary feeling after them saying the first time in generations some forbidden relics being brought out. So he's very much paying extra attention.
Understandable. There we go. Just wanted to get that ready. As you're seeing that, Mary continues to talk about how the land has been broken and the land has been slowly dying over the years. And it's finally time to stand up and start healing the land. And to the side, you see Madame Kresh come out from the back end of the tent, and she is sitting to the left, basically across from you guys. So imagine like you're in this tent, across from you is Madame Kresh. And as the relic, Mary comes to the center and he starts to light the lantern. You see a drop of light fall from the lantern, and in the center of that circle, the blue pale flames are circling around, but you see flowers start to develop and grow in the center where that light had hit. The acrobats are dancing on their silks. The illusionists are conjuring ghostly unicorn shapes. made of light. The choir whose song causes the ground itself to tremble softly, as if remembering what was once. This land used to be luscious, and it was taken from us. And for another time, he says, it's time to stand. And he takes the horn, and it has a little spark at the end, and he lights the lantern. And as the lantern glows, it exuberates this bright light up out of the lantern, and out of the center of the big top, the light shoots into the sky, and the sky, for a moment, you see the clouds and everything dissipate into this circular openness where you see the moon and the sky and the stars, and it's like the sky is purifying itself with this light. Everybody go ahead and make a perception check.
12.
17.
21.
Oh,
Perfect.
We don't think.
Ethereum, you feel a rumble and a warm glow coming from your book, and your book is starting to tremble. Each of you in your hearts are starting to feel a rattleness of like vibration and excitement, and you're feeling like this golden warmth come from your heart, and it's just going through your entire body. And when you're looking around, not everybody's, this isn't happening to everybody. This is happening to a few people, but mostly you four are the ones that are being hit the most and feeling that in your chests. So the moment that relic flares, you guys are feeling this power. And as you're looking, these flowers and tulips and life start to bounce up from the dead earth. And soon, these rivers will stop being paved in blood, and they'll start running with water yet again. And all of a sudden, a huge wall of like dark blood mist up from the ground. And you're standing there. The air grows heavy with the scent of roses and iron. The music starts to warp and change. And you are seeing Mary look a little concerned, and he looks over at Madame Crash, and Madame Crash stands up straight, and she's looking, and you see these bolts of blood coming from the earth, like the earth is shaking and breaking, and just blood is coming up. And as you look in, you see this woman appear in the center of the blood, and it falls from her, and she's in the center ring, and she's donned in all black. She has long black hair with bright golden eyes. And you breathe for a moment, and it's like the time just stops and slows down. And she looks around at everybody, and she just hope. Stench of it. And she points at Madame Crash. Dare you feed these people hope? And Madame Crash stands up. And I have to find my remote.
I think while this is happening, Solara's like, oh shit, this is not good.
What the things this is supposed to happen?
Like, Solara's like,
This is
there's
such a
something
weird
wrong
show.
here. So I think she's like automatically like starting to reach for her crossbow.
Oh shit, okay.
And you get a look and your body starts to freeze.
Oh. How loud is this place? Music, laughter, little hearts beating so bravely in a land that has learned better. I felt it from leagues away the second you lit that beacon. How dare you attempt to give these people hope that this land is going to get better? The sting of anything clean, a flicker of white light where none should remain. Hope, they call it. Hope. An ugly habit, and I spit upon any of you who try to heal this land. Madame Crash, you, of all people, should know better. And as this woman is saying these things, you are noticing that the carnival folk are actually backing up, and Madame Crash and Mary stand up straight, and they actually start walking towards this woman. And she starts to usher the people out and off of the ring. And the audience is like, yay, yay, because they're thinking it's part of the show. As Madame Crush and Mary walk forward, this land bleeds where I allow it to bleed, and endures because I permit it to endure. And yet tonight, you dared to remind it of what it was. And this woman turns and she looks at you four. Interesting. No screams yet, no prayers. You're either very brave or very ignorant. Enjoy this moment. It's rare to witness a beauty without paying for it. And Madame Crush comes up. Lady Seraphine, how dare you come into my place? This is not a place for you to be able to touch with your madness and evil and darkness. This is a place where hope does live, and hope will live again. And from behind Madame Crush, you hear, oh, wow, 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 wow. Look at this place. Lights, costumes, optimism. You really went all out, didn't you? And from beside Madame Crush is 8 foot. You see this gentleman come up behind her, and he has a black cane, and he's wearing a bright red fur jacket. It's like pompous. It's so obnoxious, it's not even funny. It's just this bright red fur-lined fluffy coat, and underneath that fluffy coat that goes all the way down past his feet and it's dragging behind him, he's wearing all black, and he has blonde spiky hair, and his face, he couldn't be more than maybe 38, really dark black eyes, and he's wearing an emblem. And he turns and he comes and stands beside Lady Seraphine. I mean, I get it. Big show, big feelings. Let's pretend the world isn't dying for one night. Classic move. 10 out of 10 for the effort. Not gonna lie though, using that relic was a bold choice. Reckless, suicidal, kind of adorable. And he turns and he addresses the performers. You know, back where we came from, this would have been called a confession. And he glances back at Seraphine. See? Told you they were fun. Oh, wait. I didn't tell them, did you, about the rules? Yeah, there are rules. First one. You don't protect things from her. And he points at Lady Seraphine. This is the lady of the land, and this is the person you listen to. Remember that there is no hope.
And Lady Seraphine turns, and she's facing him, and he's facing her. And he takes a big, boisterous, look. But hey, don't worry, this won't take long. She's very efficient. I'll even keep score for you if you want. He looks at all four of you. You folks, though, you're different. I don't know why yet, but I'm excited to find out. Try not to die tonight. First impressions are important. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck! Sam!
You're just like,
I took off my glasses and...
you're fine. I thought something happened already. I'm like, oh no, bad initiative.
No, I just can't see that well, and I'm trying to do math in my head.
Oh no, I get that.
Okay. Go ahead and get my freaking natty one card out.
Oh, no.
Do we got pictures? What, Lady Seraphine?
No.
That's what she said.
Let's see.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Bear with me. This is a nightmare. But
Oh.
so, if you would like to see Lady Seraphine, this isn't the best picture, but I got tons of pictures that are coming. But so far, this is what you're seeing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, why does the bitch have to be pretty?
They're all pretty. All of them.
Even Goran?
No.
Let's see if I can find. I lost the other one.
The red coat?
Yup.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
Am I
allergy
being too
pill?
loud?
No. No. I don't know.
I was gonna say if you need me to, I can not scream in your general direction.
No, it's okay to scream. I don't mind.
Let's see. Close your eyes for a second. Don't look.
Sweet.
I don't know where the other one went. Here. I don't know. Oops. No. I apologize. 'Cause I want you to see who this guy is. And now my okay, shoot. Thank you. I think she's starting to die a little bit. Seriously? No. We'll charge again. My computer froze up. Okay, well, I'm trying to show you this guy. And it's not working. I will get you guys his picture here soon.
Yeah, now answer me this. Does
Yes.
he look at all like the guy from Little Nicky?
That's exactly who he is.
I love that you knew that.
So I have a better picture, but this was his so he looks like this. Why isn't anything working now?
There.
So he looks a lot like this guy, but I had a better picture made of him.
I was so excited. Oh, hello, little Nikki.
All right. So. Music warts, lantern lights crimson. Lady Seraphine is in the center with Adrian, stepping from a veil of blood mist. Adrian strolls behind her, stands beside her, and they start laughing to one another. Madame Crush steps forward, placing herself between Seraphine and the performers, and she's starting to usher everybody out. So right now, everyone in the audience you're noticing is either running, screaming, or they have completely frozen themselves. They are absolutely petrified of what they are seeing right now. And let's see. In the center. And Madame Crush is pushing the actors and the folks from the carnival out through that back way, and Mary steps forward above, and Lady Seraphine brushes him away, and he falls back, and Madame Crush moves forward, and she goes, "You will not touch them, not tonight, not while I draw breath. You call yourself queen, Lady Seraphine, but not even a crown of blood cannot make you right. I will not let you steal hope from these people any longer. If you must take me, but know this, every life you claim only sharpens the edge of your own undoing." And Lady Seraphine stands, and you see this tense, just anger start moving across her face. And she looks over at Adrian, and she nods, and Adrian just starts to, "I'll bring them in," and you hear him start clapping. And what you see filed in are these little guys.
Yeah, it looks so little.
What is that?
Oh, he's coming at us! Ah! Get him!
He goes, "We'll see. We'll see. We'll let the veil throne take care of them."
What's a veil for?
And when you come forward, you see, you guys are still in your seats, and you see this black, it looks like a giant, like, beetle bug. And it has the shell of just like like pure shield, and its face is elongated, and it looks like a sideways, like almost like football shaped, and red eyes. And underneath you see these like hundreds of little legs that as they walk you can just hear them going, and they are just kind of wobbling and moving and shifting back and forth and swaying. And two of them come out, and I'm going to move to initiative. You guys rolled initiative.
Nice. I bet you I got you beat.
Probably everybody still beats me.
Aww. Okay, so when we do this part, dun, dun, dun. All right, Ethereum, what'd you have?
15.
Fifi,
19.
Solara,
Dirty 20.
Silka. 22. That's pretty damn good.
Oh yeah. So
Oh,
maybe you're not last, like, in the complete initiative. Save the best for last. You know what they say.
Oh, 22. Oh, okay.
Oh, no!
That's cool.
I'm one. No.
Where you can go forward, like where Solaris.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
So
Cool.
next
Cool. So at this point, Lady Seraphine starts walking towards Madame Crash. Okay.
Oh, sorry, that's my fault. Just click off of it. Oh, there you go.
So Lady Seraphine walks towards Madame Crash. And she is. You can tell that they're speaking to one another. And Lady Seraphine looks at her and. Madame, you have defied me for the last time. And she starts to reach towards Madame Crash, and that is her turn.
Uh-oh, Adrian, your wife.
And Madame Crash stands, and again she says, "You will not touch them, and we will not falter, and we will not stop. We will stand for this land, and this land will be better, and soon you will not be in it." And that is going to be her turn. Silka.
So
Can I tell, like, are these fucking bugs looking at me like they want to eat me?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I feel like my attention is on this big ass bug right in front of us. So I am going to go ahead and hex it.
Ooh. Which one?
The one right in front of us.
Because isn't there a way to put a hex on it?
yeah, you're right.
There's hexed.
And then just as her action, she's gonna cast Mage Armor on herself.
Ooh, okay.
Excuse me.
Is there anything else you would like to do? Would you like to move? Or do you want to stay put?
She's staying put.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right, beautiful name. Solara.
Okay. So like the way the seating is it seating kind of like a gymnasium where they like pull it out and like you can kind of go like underneath it?
Yes.
Okay, so I think what she's gonna do is she's gonna like dart over to the right and kind of come like underneath the seating here, but she can still see out. And then she's going to fire her bow and try to hit this guy. Her crossbow.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
So 19.
That hits.
Okay. So then that is going to be. Really slow at this. Sorry.
You're
Oh,
fine.
gosh. Okay.
You guys have been patient with me.
Okay. So D10 plus 3. And then. Nope, that's a 12. Just want to make sure. Let's see. So I have 6 is for the sneak attack. I'll just do it twice. Okay. I don't know if this will help you there. Oh, it does. Okay, so that's 5 plus 3, that's 8, plus 3, 9, 10, 11, plus 5 is 16, plus 5 is 21.
Hell yeah, girl. All right. So as you release that arrow, you find an absolutely beautiful spot in between its armored head
and its shoulder, and because you're so skilled you just zone in and you pierce right into the shoulder. It's still moving, but you can tell that it took a nice knock to the system, and it turns and it looks at you.
It also got pushed back 10 feet, I think,
Ooh.
too.
Damn.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
sure a rocket?
I forget where it says that.
Oh, is it your weapon mastery? Do you have the one that?
Certain spot you want to shoot him back.
Like, I was thinking more like back towards the ring, I guess. Or, yeah, that's
There you
fine.
go. So as you knock it 10 feet back, it like skitters itself up, like it starts dragging its nails across the bottom of the dirt to like stop itself, and it still turns and redirects and still faces you.
Uh-oh.
Fifi.
Wait, do I still have a bonus action?
Oh,
Yes.
I was gonna say that was your action. That was your first time thing. So yeah.
So can she hide?
And you don't want to hide underneath the bleachers here.
Yeah, so she's gonna like probably move like a little bit, like maybe move like slightly more this way, but like hidden in there.
Okay, you actually used all of your movement.
Oh,
to move
okay.
Here.
Okay, well then she just
Ducks down and
hides.
you
in
just
the
vanish.
shadows.
You just vanish right under the bleachers. No. Fifi.
So how's it looking? And is it just like really zoned in on us because of
This little guy,
Selka's previous hex?
this one is actually zoned in on Solara. This one has no idea that it's been hexed yet. So he's just feeling a little wheezy and woozy. So he's just kind of sitting there in a daze, but he's turning and he sees all three of you.
Does he still look aggressive?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Make it to him. Yeah, make it to him. Okay, well, I mean, she saw Solara going after the other one.
Let's see.
Didn't notice Selka doing anything. How? We're part of the show now, and she hops out. That little wall barrier.
You want to go?
She's just kind of like looking back.
Do you want to go directly in front, or where would you like to go?
She's
We're
staying
just
to the
right up
side.
on him.
She's probably gonna be like on the outer side. Like right there.
Right there? Boom. Oops. Boom.
And then how far does the shell on its back go down towards the ground?
So it will. It's kind of like I'm trying to think of it. Like think of like those curved shells that like you see in storybooks that like open up and they have a pearl in them, so they're like curved. So the bottom of it is probably about there's probably 10 inches between the ground and the bottom of its shell.
Wait, is it like a oyster shell or a beetle shell?
Like a beetle shell, but it's curved. So like he's kind of slumped over, and so the curve of the shell follows his body. So he's kind of like hunched over, long gangly arms that are just kind of like hanging down, but the shell curves right along with him. And then like his feet's just kind of like I don't know if I can make this like a bigger.
Okay. Ew! I want it.
Oh.
I did like it.
That one's.
There. Brighter if you needed to see the brighter.
I want it.
I can't tell what his head looks. It's a football.
It's like a football, and it just kind of swivels back and forth.
Is his head armored also?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
This
see his
whole
eyes now.
thing is pretty much armored, except like your arrow got like right in here.
That is
And this-
neat.
Right in the sweet spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got you.
And like he has a lot of gangly little arms, and they're just kind of like.
Are his arms armored too, or no?
Oh yeah, he's all armored.
Okay.
Okay, so she approaches, not overly quickly.
Yeah.
But she's kind of like, going around and just kind of like watch his movement, see what he's doing. Like trying to stay on his side, not be directly in front of him. And she's gonna use primal savagery.
Ooh. Okay.
Make her claws come out. And she's just trying to like. I mean, how tall is he?
He's probably about a good 9 foot tall. He's got a full foot on you.
So is there any soft meat that she can see with her eyes to aim towards?
Think about like with his legs, like armpit, like think like the little crevasses. So like the armpit, you see like the soft tissue here, and then like in the legs, in the bends and the joints of the legs, all that is armored except for like behind the knee or like the joints. So they have to be able to move, but you're noticing the joints and the neck area are like softer flesh.
Okay. So we'll see how I roll, but her plan is to kind of like make her hand like a dagger to like
Ooh,
so that she
okay.
can yank some stuff out.
That sounds glorious. What part of his bits are you going for?
I think she will be going for his armpit.
All right. Go ahead and roll for your attack.
How tall are these things?
A little over 9 feet.
Okay. It's about your same height.
He's got a full foot on her because
Oh.
she's 7. A little close to 8. What you got?
I mean, that was a 4. But I mean, because I get to add the thing, so that makes it an 11.
All right. So you go. You create. You said like this like sharp, like with your claws, like almost like a sharp like dagger, and you try to go for that under armpit. It senses you, and it just like moves back really quickly. So you unfortunately go a little bit more to left when he went to the right.
It is what it is.
How long does your primal savagery, is that a bonus action that stays up?
I think once you use it, it disappears. I don't know if it
Because it's a cantrip, right?
stays up. Yeah.
So no,
Okay.
it's just like
It's just like a cantrip.
switch
Okay.
over, like quick switch.
So that would be your action. Do you have a bonus action? Okay. How much movement do you have? Do you know? Do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to?
I think my speed is 30.
Okay. So you can you can stay put, or if you want to move back, you would provoke opportunity attack, but you would be moved out of its melee range. But it's completely up to you. There's no pressure.
I'll stay right there.
All right.
I'll just stay right there.
It is now Mary's turn. And Mary comes running. He's going to head towards Adrian. And he pulls out his he goes into his jacket pocket and he pulls out this cane, and he's gonna go for a club attack across Adrian's face. He actually makes it. So you see Mary run past Lady Seraphine and in front of Adrian, and he pulls out his cane, and he goes, and you just see him knock the side of Adrian's head really hard, and Adrian just kind of like, oh, you see him recoil for a moment, and that will be his turn.
Thank God for Mary.
And Atherian, it is now your turn.
From where I'm at, I want to get just outside of the bleachers, but have a clear sight of Seraphine.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at her. Where'd it go? Okay. So.
Do you want to use all of your movement, or
No, I'm just gonna be right there.
Like
I
right
got
here?
90 feet on it.
Okay.
So I'm going to. She's standing in front of Madame Crush. I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb with acid.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh!
So,
Good one to start off with.
So that'll be. My brain is not mathing at all.
What do you add to that
32.
natural 20?
So 32 to start.
Okay.
And
32 what?
points of innocent
32?
because I get 3d8, so that's maxing my die.
Chromatic Orb's a lot of fun.
Maybe
Okay,
I
seeing
need
if
to be a
that's what it's a
fighter
one.
wizard.
That'd be kind of sick.
I'm out of skill slots.
So-
Don't have options.
40 total of acid damage.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Against the 3 feet. Is Adrian within 30 feet of her?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yes.
Okay, as it hits into her, it's going to ricochet off and go after Adrian.
Okay.
With the orb after it hits. So that'll be a 17 to hit.
That just hits Adrian.
That'll be 21 points of acid damage to Adrian.
Okay. And when you throw your chromatic orb, where are you aiming? Because
So-
the back of Lady Seraphine is facing you. What are you aiming
So
for?
pretty much right now, all I'm doing is under reaction. I see that she's got her hands up to Madame Crush, and obviously it doesn't look good. So your energy, adrenaline, and anything I can to make sure I'm trying to stop this moment. So just launching this ball of acid at her and hitting her in the back, and then knowing what it can do, trying as soon as it makes contact, like pulling it back to ricochet into Adrian.
Okay. So as you do that, the chromatic orb hits her between the shoulder blades, and you hear her wince, and her head goes down for just a moment, and you see in the back it like opens up her skin to where on the inside you just see like heavy, just dark maroon blood, and you're seeing like bits of flesh just being pulled up from that acid. And when that chromatic orb hits her and ricochets towards Adrian, Adrian's being hit by Mary with the club. So when his head goes this way, that chromatic orb comes and it hits him in between like the neck and shoulder area, and you hear them both almost like like a guttural, like taken aback. And Adrian goes, he's still focusing on Mary, so he brings his head back and he's focusing on Mary. Lady Seraphine, though, she turns and looks at you.
Lock eyes.
Your time is coming. And she kind of like whips, and you feel like a gust that kind of takes you back 5 feet. She's like, that was a warning. And she turns and she faces Madame Crash again. There's this little guy who got hit by Solara, and he has, he's gonna move. He doesn't know, he feels like he got hit, but he doesn't know where, so he's gonna walk and skitter himself. Facing you guys. And he has...
Please, come on.
As he stands for a moment, and you just see, like, think about a transformer. He like stands upright for a moment, and one of his claws come up from underneath his shell and starts facing towards Adrian. Natural 20. But this little guy is just a little guy. So he is going to give you 7 points of piercing damage. So it comes out from underneath, like the back end of his shell, and you just feel like this, almost kind of like a little mini cannon, but like it shoots out a piece of shield and it embeds into your side. Pretty much. Like it's spitting shrapnel. And that is all it can do.
I need an ambulance, apparently.
An ambulance is coming. So now it's Adrian's turn. Adrian is going to... He took that acid damage and he's just like... That wasn't very nice, Mary. And he is gonna start swirling, and as you see him swirling his hands together, he's creating this like blood orb, and he shoots it into Mary's chest. Lucky for Mary, though, that is a natural 1.
Oh shit!
So
It bounces off
even
and
kills
Mary
her.
as he's creating this orb of blood, he's charging it, and he goes to shoot it into Mary's stomach area, and at the last second Mary dodges to the right, and when he releases the orb, it goes towards Lady Seraphine, and it actually hits where your acid hit before. And she turns around to him, and you and I are going to be having a conversation later. And he's just kind of like, ooh, that's not horrible, but still pretty bad. That will be Adrian's turn. Now, here's the bug. It's going to turn, and it's going to look at you, Phoebe. And it is going to need a... It's going to, like, pull its limbs out, and it's actually going to start like grinding his limbs together.
Ugh.
And he starts creating like a friction and like sparks, and the metal starts like heating up, and he's gonna shoot tiny pieces of shrapnel into your eyes.
Oh,
Oh no!
I'm assuming an 8 doesn't hit you.
oh thank God.
It's got bad aim. Thank God.
He rolled really bad. So with that, he goes, and as he's grinding his limbs together, he goes to shoot the shrapnel in your eyes. And because you're so hyper focused in your primal savagery at that moment, you go ahead and you actually see it coming like in slow motion, and you just drop down, and yeah, you matrix that shit, and he completely misses you.
I saw a bird do this once.
He kind of like he shivers for a second, and he's going to like bang his claws to the ground, and he's actually gonna go then in for a bludgeon attack, going like for your feet. It's not very smart. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Just
So-
hits?
Yeah.
So it just okay. So
That's
was it
important.
just hitting? So he shot the shrapnel into your eyes, and he sees that you dodged it, and he's actually kind of like throwing a fit, and he's shaking really hard, and he goes to like slam his fists like into your feet to embed you into the ground, and you will take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. And it's going to stay where it's at. It's hyper focused on you.
Oh, my dear.
And now it's Lady Seraphine's turn. And she stands up straight again. And she turns, and she like immediately starts to heal, and she starts brushing the acid and the blood off of her skin. And she looks back. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to get this dress hemmed. So as Madame Crush placed herself in between her and the exit, letting the other carnival folks out, you hear Madame Crush openly claim responsibility for the relic in the show, and you can hear her staring at Seraphine, and she's saying, "You oathbreaker, you thief of the white blood. This carnival is a sanctuary for the unwanted and unloved, and you will never change that." And Seraphine turns to look at her, and she grabs Madame Crush by the throat, and she goes, "You're protecting these mortals from me without my permission." And she starts to squeeze, and she is gonna go for... It's not a natural 1. So as she goes to grab Lady Madame Crush's throat, Madame Crush brings up one of her arms, and it dissipates and emanates with black mist, and she grabs a hold of Seraphine's wrist, and actually it looks like it starts to burn her. And with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move to Madame Crush's turn. And as Madame Crush has her wrist, Madame Crush is telling her, "No matter what happens here tonight, you will lose And she takes her other hand, and as she's burning Lady Seraphine's wrist, she takes her other hand and she grabs her other wrist, and now she has Lady Seraphine like this, burning both of her arms. Selka, it is your turn.
Okay, so I think she's gonna walk up next to Atherian. And she's still kind of hyper focused on that one bug.
You want to be on this side
On
of
the
the
left, on the left side.
This side?
Mm-hmm.
Here?
Yes.
Boom.
And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and cast Emperor's Blast.
Yes.
Blast.
Players.
21.
That hits.
Hell yeah, it hits. Better fucking hit. Fucking bug. Sorry, I didn't think I'd get this far. Hold on, wait, I'm sorry, wait.
You're fine. You don't ever have to be sorry.
I need to get my special Selka die.
Do it.
Okay. Yuck, that's fine. But, was it feats? Is this every time I cast it, I can add my charisma modifier?
Yes.
Nice!
Your damage.
Okay.
Your damage.
That's gonna be 11 points of damage.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
11 points of damage. Oh, and then bonus action. How's Vale feeling?
Vale, she's there with you, and she's supporting you in your powers, but you still feel that there's like a trembling nervousness to her, but then you feel a bubbling anger that's starting to surge forward.
Okay. So could it be like flavored as like Vale doing it? My symbiotic reinforcement.
You can flavor it however you want.
Okay.
What is it? You just have to tell me what that looks
So I don't know. Like with the trembling stuff, like maybe like starting like from her chest, it's almost like a trembling, like under her skin, like you can see like the veins kind of like almost like go through her limbs and whatever kind of bulge a little bit, but then it like sinks down. So again, it's like last time to where it's like you can't really see it, but it's there. Okay. But like when it first happens, like you can like see like the blackness kind of like take over, but then it kind of like goes back in. So like it almost like Vale surges up to the surface, but then kind of like goes back in.
I like it. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
So you surge, you feel this surge of power inside of you, almost where you swell up for a moment, and you unleash your Eldritch Blast, and as you're letting it go, it hits into its chest, and it bounces backward, and it skitters for a moment, and then it turns, and it focuses on all three of you, like its head is like on a swivel, bouncing back and forth. But it's looking a little dazed and confused right now. It's you can tell it's a little uneasy. And Solara.
Alright. We're gonna try the heavy crossbow again to that guy.
This one?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh! Wait.
Yes.
He gets an extra 3 points of damage.
Nice.
Because he's hexed.
He is hexed. Nice.
That's
So
my bad,
good.
homie.
So good.
It's a d6, right? Yeah. Necrotic damage in case that matters.
Ooh, I like it. Alright. Yes, I would like to know any and all damage.
Okay.
I forgot about that. I don't think a 14 will hit.
That just misses. Damn
And then let's see. I guess all she can do is just hide again.
Hide. Yeah.
Exactly.
You just see kind of like Solara. She pops up, shoots, and she pops back down
I
again.
see the arrow and I look over, but there's nobody there.
There's no one there.
Where's that coming
You're
from?
just seeing arrow go. Fifi.
Really not two actions.
And early levels they're rough to start out with, but
Especially against these heavy hitters.
we're learning. We're learning.
Well, here we go again.
Yes.
This time, she doesn't aim for the armpit. She jumps and tries to go for his neck. So unless he does one of these, maybe he does. Maybe he does.
Maybe he doesn't.
Nothing.
A 13?
No, I didn't think so. Didn't think so. And then, for my bonus action,
Okay.
hidden step.
What is that?
What'd that do?
I disappear.
Oh shit!
Oh, nice.
He can't see me no more.
Can anybody see you?
Not till I move or attack. Or what was the other things? Oh, it's on the paper. It's just printed on the paper.
So you go to like go for the neck, and because his head is kind of like on a swivel right now, when he turns his head to face you, you like hit him in the forehead, and so he just kind of like his head just kind of like bounces there for a minute, but then he's looking at you, and then all of a sudden you're gone, and it's just kind of like looking for you, and it has no fucking idea where you went.
Fucking with that bug.
Now it's Mary's turn. So Adrian he got hit with a chromatic orb. He just missed, and he hit Lady Seraphine in the back with his bloody orb. He starts to get frustrated and angry, and you just hear a loud yell, and he just goes, "Wah!" And all of a sudden you see Mary fly back past, and he stops himself, and he holds steady, but at this point he's noticing Lady Seraphine and Madame Crush. Madame Crush is holding Lady Seraphine's wrists and arms, and she's burning her, and Lady Seraphine for a moment looks like she's dipping down, so he's gonna come up behind Madame Crush, and it looks like a glowing magic that goes in the back of Madame Crush, and you see his power travel through her, and a golden sheen of magic flies and floats through Madame Crush's black mists, and you see it twirling and intertwining itself into and holding tight onto Lady Seraphine's wrist, and it looks like he's pumping extra radiant energy into her wrists. So that'll be Mary's turn. Atherian.
Yes.
Look at your woman.
I got the question.
Yes.
Is Madame Crush doing that, is Lady Seraphine considered grappled?
At this point, yes. Bibble.
Just double checking. I'm pretty sure here.
What are you doing, sneaky boy? Eating food that don't belong to you? Yes. Eating the cat food? Yes.
He's innocent.
Look at that face. It's the most
Oh,
guilty, guilt-ridden face.
He's innocent. I call or check. The doctor said he's fine.
No, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna go again. I wanna move up a little bit though. I wanna move a little past that bug. Not quite to where Adrian is at, but like kind of into that nice little in between to yeah, like right around right there.
Right here?
Yeah. That's my that perfect. That's my speed. And I am going to cast Chromatic Orb again, Acid 2nd level at Lady Seraphine. It's not a 1. It's a 9.
Okay, yeah, that misses, unfortunately. So you set this chromatic orb towards Lady Seraphine, and she's learning your tricks. And you see her, even though she's grappled, it was like somehow, some way, she used the force of the grapple with Mary and Crush and pushed everybody back, and your chromatic orb went a little bit to the left.
That is going to be unfortunate. My turn, because everything else is. Yep.
Alright. So this is this bugaboo's turn.
Uh-oh.
No, it was this bugaboo's turn. Sorry. It was for the orange, then blue.
Uh-oh.
So this one it's still very dazed and confused. It's like I swear I see arrows flying at me. One hit me, one didn't. I don't know where I'm going. So he sees you throw that chromatic orb towards Lady Seraphine. So it's gonna come up behind you. Oops, sorry. Imagine it right beside you, not on top of you.
No, you're fine.
And it's going to go for a crushing claw. So the larger claw rises up above its head, and it's going to try and come down on your shoulder. It's a natural 19. And with that, you are going to receive just a little guy. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. Ouchies. Ouchies.
And that is its turn. And Adrian is no. don't make me say it, because I'll do it. He's gonna come up beside Lady Seraphine, and he is actually gonna go for he's gonna pull and take his cane out, and he's gonna go for a strike to Madame Crush's midsection.
Natural 1.
You might. I've been rolling really bad. So that's gonna miss. So he's gonna go in, and he aims a little too far to the right, and it just kind of his cane goes through the mists. And she looks at him with wild eyes. And then this guy, he's like, I just had somebody in front of me. I don't know what's happening. But he remembers that you got a good hit on him. So he's gonna come towards
Come at me, bitch. Do it. I dare you.
Selka. And Fifi, he was in your melee range. He just left, so if you would like an opportunity attack, you can do that.
Yeah.
Get him.
If you would love to.
Kill him.
And then, go ahead. Yes, do your opportunity attack. I apologize.
So,
Because I interrupted her.
Kill him dead. Or he gets me.
because like I see him going towards Selka, you see Fifi like come back to visibility, and like the closer they start to, go at the bad guy, kind of, around Selka, but not directly at her. Like the closer it gets, like the darker of the cloud that it is that's surrounding this creature.
Nice.
Please.
Oh wait, what are you doing? Did you do the spores?
Yeah.
Oh, you make a save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
What kind of save do I
It's
make?
a con 15.
Ooh, okay. He rolled a natural 18.
Yeah, so no damage.
Well, now she looked really cool, but it didn't. Nothing happened. So now she's just visible and just standing and watching, watching as it approaches you.
You made an attack.
Oh.
Okay, Silka's just fucking staring at it.
And it starts coming towards you. And it starts to grinding its limbs together again. And it goes to shoot shrapnel into your eyeballs.
Okay, you know.
So
She's got no eyes.
it's grinding its arms together and it's creating the sparks to throw, and when it goes, it completely goes straight over your head.
Cool. She's just kind of short,
Short.
and it's kind of big. Is it big?
Yeah, it's big. It's a
Because
big
you
bug.
keep saying, this little guy. Like, I don't think he's little.
He's not
I
little.
think he's pretty big.
He's not little. He's a big guy.
They just look kind of cute.
Okay.
So, Madame Crush and Mary have Lady Seraphine, and they're gonna do a contested strength throw. She's gonna try and get out of the grapple. That is a natural 20. Wish I could roll these natural 20s last night. I'll be honest. So she brings herself forward, and as she's walking towards Madame Crash, it's backing her and Mary up. And she takes her wrists and she does like a flip script, and she grabs onto Madame Crash herself, and she pulls Madame Crash down to her knees. And as she brings her down to her knees, you see a blood come up from underneath Lady Seraphine's dress, and it just starts pouring and oozing outside of the bottom of her dress, and she starts surrounding Madame Crush, and she pulls, and she's able to free herself from their grip. And she finally turns and she's like, I'm done playing with you. And she blasts Mary out of the arena. and you can't hear if he's okay or if he's not. He just flies through the curtains, and now Madame crashes on her knees in front of Lady Seraphine. You can tell, like, as she steps forward, she's gliding over that crimson stained sawdust, and you feel the air starts to thicken, and the lantern light bends around her, and Madame crushes her shadows stretch unnaturally, flicking around her, creating shadows. She doesn't speak yet, and her presence just demands attention. And with Adrian being beside her, Adrian strolls and he starts clapping again. And he goes, "Oh, this is the fun part. Watch closely." And he turns, and even though you guys are still engaged with the Veilthrims, he commands attention from anybody who's left in the audience. And he says, "Watch closely. Learn the rules. First one, you don't protect what's ours." Meaning the mortals, the land, it is theirs. And they're making their presence known that this land is going to keep withering and dying, and it's going to stay theirs. Seraphine lifts a hand, and her fingertips start to trace a sigil in the air, and a crimson thread of light arcs from her fingers, and it starts moving into Madame Crush's chest. And that's going to be her turn.
Madam Crush, no!
As Madame Crush is down, she brings herself up, and while I draw breath, you call yourself a queen yet again, Lady Seraphine. I will not stop repeating. I will not let you steal hope from these people. If you must take me, take me. But the land will start thriving around you. Yet again, with the help of who we've brought here. Selka, it is now your turn.
Okay, so with that guy, he's pretty close to her, right?
Yes.
Okay, so bonus action, she's gonna manifest her piercing weapon, and she's gonna kind of elongate her hand. She's gonna claw, and she's gonna try to rip his shell kind of apart, you know?
Okay.
Wait! Oh, it's okay. That's still gonna hit. 16.
That hits.
I know it did.
Okay. So then I need my. I'm gonna bring out the cord dice.
That's gonna be
18 points of damage.
Ooh. Oh. How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Yay!
Yes! Okay. So, obviously, ripping off his shell and shit, that's fine. But she's, gonna, rip it apart and then, just, I don't know. She's, gonna, just reach in there with this giant, claw, it's not giant, but it's you can tell it's long and nasty and gross. And she's just gonna, just dig everything out.
Oh, nice.
Until it stops moving.
I love it. So you're standing there, and it's coming towards you, and it attempted to throw shrapnel into your eyes, and you just grab a hold of it, and you just start ripping it apart. You see 5'8" little Selka. 5'5". Just, you have no idea how she's doing this, but she's just walking straight into it, and just shit starts flying, and you see it fall to the ground, and ever so calmly and stoically, she's still just
and then she's
moving over
she's
it.
walking
Yes.
yeah, she's walking to the other one now.
And this one is now good.
She steps in its body and
I
Kind
love
of like
it.
steps over the giant shell fragments.
He is now dead. So we are going to remove him. He didn't leave.
Delete.
All right. Boop. We're learning.
We're learning. He has been deleted. I'll make it smart power. You're like,
And you did that with your bonus action?
No. My
Oh,
bonus
okay.
action was to manifest my parasitic weapon.
Oh, cool.
Yes. And then you said you're walking towards this one.
Yeah.
And do you want to use? There you go. Your full movement.
I'm here, Varian! I'm here!
Hi.
Does it have blood?
It was like black ichor.
Okay, it's
Like,
just covered
so
in black ichor.
She's covered in black
like
ichor.
arms completely like probably on her
I
face.
probably just think it's part of your.
Solara, your turn.
Alright, so Lara is going to run out towards the other one. She's coming out of hiding. And she's drawing she's getting ready to fire her crossbow again as she's running towards it.
And you're wanting to come out from hiding?
Yep.
And then how many feet do you want to go?
I think it can only go 30, so.
So you want to be like kind of right up on it?
I don't think I can get right up on it,
You
but
have bonus action, cunning actions yet?
I haven't used any benefits.
Because if you do, you can bonus action dash.
Ooh, okay. Okay, well then let me just dash, and I'm gonna try to. Can I try to I don't know if I can do that though. In my dash, can I try to jump on top of it?
Give me here. We'll put you here for now. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
20, but not a natural 20.
That's a
Dirty
20. No, that works. So you so are you bonus action dashing?
Yeah, bonus action dashing and jumping on his back. And then can I still use an action, or was that the action?
No, I just wanted to see how gracefully you would run up it.
Okay.
So you run your 30 feet, you dash, and just ever so just swiftly and quick, you just run up its back, and you can use your action.
Okay, so she's gonna draw her rapier and try to.
Oh no!
No.
Is it a 1?
It's a 13.
Okay. So you're
Oh,
up
sorry,
on
it's a
top
12.
of it. Oh, you're good. So you're up there, and you get up there, and unfortunately, when you go to raise your knife above to jam it into its neck, it actually bolsters to the side, and it knocks you off kilter for a moment. So you're up there, and you're just trying to regain your balance. Anything else?
I think I've done my bonus action and my action. So
Now you just see Solara
She's
on
gonna
top of
ride
this
on.
dude.
She's gonna grab a hold and try to stay on for dear life.
Fifi, it is now your turn.
Well, she's gonna join the party.
Fifi, you're so cute. How are you walking over, Fifi?
Like right here, or do you want to be?
Yeah. So it's like 9 foot tall. With looking at it, she'd be able to reach out and touch Solara, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I would say she would just be out of your reach, because you're 7'9", 7. Why am I thinking you're almost 8 feet? It's 7'2".
6'11".
Well, how long are your arms? Can you reach
I
out?
was gonna
You're
say
6'11". That's crazy. Oh, we're some short stacks.
Holy, Solara's 5'2".
So your arms length would probably be around 3.5 feet. So 7. You're fun, babe.
Not for sure. I have like a paper.
I'm pretty sure
Do
you're
you
7'2".
have this one? Where it's like this part? Because here at the top it tells you how tall you are.
Okay, so well, I mean, I guess. So I do have one question
Of
about
course.
spells. I know I can't use spells while in my shifted form. Can I use the spell and then shift?
It's a bonus action, not a shift, right? And if you're concentrating on a spell, like say you cast a spell that's concentration, you can still concentrate while you're in your shifted form too. So if you cast like Moonbeam, you can concentrate while you're shifted wild shape. What? She's trying to say Moonbeam's a mid-spell.
No, my moonbeam was a mid
No,
spell.
it did a lot of damage.
It didn't feel like it.
Coming from
Moonbeam's amazing. You did
Mine!
No,
Yeah.
coming from the DM that I had to calculate all the damage.
You did a lot with Moonbeam. Moonbeam rocks, dude.
Then it rocks.
It's like, ah. You need to do Moonbeam more often.
Uh-oh. You NPC.
Okay, well, Fifi is going to use Entangle.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
So sprouts and vegetation are going to come out of the ground. Hold him tight and restrain him. And then, so that's my spell, my action. Like 20 feet.
Now is that
Yes.
friendly
20
fire
foot square
friendly?
within range.
So, creature is. So each creature other than you in the area. You're doing it at a 20-foot square though. It's square, right? You could hit the edge of the square at least on it. You could still get part of it and not hit us. So for the bottom one, that little circle. Yes. Go to the. You got 20 already,
20 already.
and then go down the square. There you go.
Really bad.
Yeah. Like that?
And then it would hit it.
So is it not, it's not a 20-foot square around me.
No, it's in,
wherever I want.
within 90 feet. So you could do it either there, or you could do it up higher towards the other.
Yeah.
Up higher at the other. So at Lady Seraphine and Adrian.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Alright.
They'll probably get rid of it immediately. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, so they will need a strength of 15 save.
It's a natural 18. It's a natural 18.
Damn.
So they are not restrained.
I'm so sorry.
Cool. Just the vegetation tries to break through the sand. It's just like, oh, where's the water?
It was definitely a good try.
Hell yeah, it was.
Well, don't throw my bonus action. All wild shape.
What are they gonna be?
Honestly, from how the rolls have been going, I'm pretty sure that she's gonna wild shape into. She's gonna mess it up. Like she's gonna try to be like something ferocious, but really, you end up seeing a tiny little red squirrel.
That's really cute.
Hey, they can get up into shit.
Eat
I
its
love
eyeballs.
that so much.
That's my turn.
Eat its eyeballs.
You can move a little bit, crawling onto it.
Ooh, yeah.
But that's
Let me
usual.
see.
Oh, that's so exciting! I'm so excited to see the other ones. Oh, that is so yes. Oh, little baby squirrel.
Oh, baby squirrel.
You got deleted? Oh.
Uh-oh.
So, unfortunately, Fifi, do you have anything else? You did all
No.
your things?
Yeah.
Okay. So, unfortunately, after Mary got blasted through the curtains, he has not returned. So, it is now Aetherian's turn.
Alright. I'm going to not move, unfortunately, as much as I want to. I know if I move, I'm going to get hit, and it could be bad. I'm going to channel a lot of my frustrations.
Okay.
Anger. Charging up electricity. I'm going to cast again, second level, chromatic orb. My last second level at the lady, Seraphine.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Why are you thinking about it so long?
Because my brain was like, I forgot for a minute there. That hits.
Okay, so 48. So that would be 13 points of lightning damage. Like
Okay.
it's like again channeling this on like right at the back of her head. So just going to the back of her head, and then because I hit, I get to make a ricochet to Adrian again and going to the side of his face.
Okay.
16.
That does not hit Adrian.
Oh, sorry.
That would be. Oh no! For my turn, I'm gonna take a healing potion.
Okay.
That'd be heal for 15 points.
Alright.
So that would be my turn.
So it is now his turn. He's looking a little worse for wear. He's starting. You guys are. He has Solara on top of him, and you guys are surrounding him. He's gonna get a little desperate, and he's going to whip out both of his claws, and he is going to try to hit you, Aetherian. He's gonna like wind around. He's gonna try and hit you, and then he's gonna try and hit Selka.
Bring it on.
That misses. That's a natural one. So he is going for you, Aetherian, and as he's spinning, because of the extra weight that's on his back from Solara, he topples a little too far, and due to that natural one with his second claw gonna go for Selka, he actually falls to the side and he's now prone. And it's Adrian's turn. And Adrian turns and he's facing Lady, and as Lady is creating the sigil that's up in the above Madame Crush, and the line of blood starts drawing down into Madame Crush's chest, he actually is going to start building a blood orb, and he's going to shoot it at Madame Crush in her chest with Lady Seraphine's sigil string.
I have to say bye.
No, you're not. You're not
Say bye
sorry
to
at
your
all.
wife, bro.
You're not sorry at all.
It's a natural one. That's crazy.
Unfortunately, it hits.
Is it?
No, it hits.
Oh, it is.
It's not a natural one.
I think that unfortunately it is.
I would have laughed. So, Because they're next to one another, they're both focusing on the energies going into Madame Crush. And you hear Lady Seraphine as she's reaching into Madame Crush's chest. Honey, I would have loved to steal your beauty. Where are all of these? She like comes down and she looks into Madame Crush's face, and she's, where did all of the souls go that you carried? And you see the proud look of Madame Crush. She doesn't look scared. She doesn't look terrified. She actually, on a weakened knee, stands up straight, and she looks at her in the eye, and she takes a step forward and she looks at both of them and she nods and she goes, to the edge of your undoing, and she pushes herself into their blood orb and her sigil, and you see the blood start removing itself from her chest, going into Lady Seraphine and Adrian's blood orb, and unfortunately Madame Crush falls to the floor.
Poor thing.
I'm tired. And she turns and she looks at all of you. This won't be the last time you see me.
First thing I want to ask if I can do something is a reaction. It's not even gonna hurt him. I just want to do it.
You can, whatever.
You have anything else you want to say before I do? 'Cause I don't want to remember.
No, you won't. You're fine. I'm gonna find more about all of you. And she looks down at Madame Crush. How about you do yourselves a favor? Stop before you even begin. Stop before you even understand what's gonna happen. It's better off for you in the long run. And she envelops her and Adrian in a mist of blood red and blood. Yeah, go ahead.
Before you do,
You're fine. What?
Can I throw out one of my juggling balls?
Of course you can.
Try to toss it in the air, not look dead in the eye, and then just balls right now.
Explain this a little more.
So, you see, Adrian's looking dead in the eye. This is solely because she's like, I'm gonna learn more about you. And then like this rain of like juggling bullets comes down across them. You have to make it safe, but they're gonna take it. It's kind of like
And they both look up, and Adrian's just like, what? He starts chuckling to himself because he's just like, what the fuck? And she looks at you. Hopefully, before you meet me again, you figure something out better than this. And as that shroud comes around, Lady Seraphine and Adrian are gone.
All right.
So they are gone. Madame Crush is down, and you still see her mist, and her mist starts to slowly warp around her. Salka, it is your turn.
Even though my other bug died, can I still take the hex from that and move it over to this one?
I think you can
That's
as
a
a bonus
bonus.
action
Okay.
to move it.
So, like, I guess I never... Because I thought it would have been cooler if it was, like, more humanoid target. But, like, when she first casted her hex, I imagine, like, shit coming off of her feet and, like, almost, like, crawling you know, like towards the person, and it'll like will crawl up onto their chest and like form a sigil and like sink into them.
Oh, okay.
You know? So as she's like looking at this guy, like I feel like it's more Veil than her, but she's still looking at the bug, but her hand reaches out and like kind of calls forth that hex, and she's like, you know, Papa, you know, like, and she like puts it on this guy, so he's hexed, and she's gonna go ahead and she's gonna, I don't know, try to like rip off its legs.
Do it.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh, holy fuck. Whew. He is looking very, very, very rough.
Yeah.
Very rough. That was a brilliant hit. So he stands there and you just see him start to sway.
Well, he's prone.
Oh, he is
Wait!
prone. So you got advantage. See if you can
Get a 20 or something?
Yeah, see if you get a natural 20.
No.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh! So
No! Sorry.
he hurt. Looking really rough.
9 plus 3 is 12 plus 4 is 16. Okay. Just making sure I didn't like do my math wrong.
No, you're perfect. So how many points total was that?
16.
Okay. He is looking really rough.
She's gonna try.
Okay.
Speed advantage.
13 and 5 is 18.
You get advantage for all your.
I was gonna say roll again, see if you get an extra 20.
No, 18.
Alright. That hits.
Okay, so she is going to take her rapier and she's going to and
Yeah.
and that is a D8. So 7.
How do you want to do this?
I think she's just gonna like go rah, and stab him, and then she's gonna twist it.
So you're still on top of him, he's prone, and you go to stab him and twist, and Icar just sprays all 4 of you as you hit that artery in its neck, and it is now dead.
So she's going to do her thing. The price of your path is paid. Sleep and wake wiser. And then she's gonna run to Madame Crush.
Nice.
Yeah, as soon as combat's done, I'm right there with you.
You think I just climb on this self-is light?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're a
Squirrel.
baby! I forgot!
Oh, little squirrel!
Covered in ichor.
Little Icar squirrel.
Did Sokka see you turn into a squirrel? Try to pocket you.
Well, you didn't see the little face I made.
What?
When you first turned into a little squirrel. I was like, it's Wesley.
Just don't step me.
And as you all start walking forward,
I still have the arms in my hands.
And if I can bonus action and dash.
as you guys walk up to Madame Crash, the circus tent is completely empty except for the carnival workers are all filing in. And as they're filing in, they're looking at all of you, and you all start to surround Madame Crash. And when you guys are watching her, and the smoke just starts to dissipate, and you just see this beautiful woman lying on the ground in a long black Marie Antoinette dress. And Mary comes walking in, and you see another woman walking beside him. And she's a little off-putting. She has really dark gray hair, and she has it half up, half down. She's about half the size of Mary, and she walks with a limp, and she walks close, and she leans down and puts Madame Crush's head into her lap, and she goes, "You did so much and so good for this carnival." And she leans down and kisses her on the side of the head, and Mary leans down, and everyone surrounds Madame Crush, and that is where we were going to end for tonight.
Damn.
So Mary, that little bitch, didn't come back into battle.
Asshole.
He was knocked the fuck out.
So he says.
No, not.
No, AJ.
Not okay.
Oh.
Madam Crush is dead.
You don't know that.
And that is where we will